YouTube channel talking about all, put all their videos on private. They don't want no comments.
Yeah, we're
talking about put all their videos on private.
We're starting the season 2 just right, y'all.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Yeah,
We're not talking about nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know nothing. I know nothing.
Nothing.
I know nothing.
What goes on in the streets stays in the streets. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. But what's up, everybody? Welcome on into the season 2 of the All Out Podcast, y'all. We are back after our month break. What's going on, everybody? Hope that you guys enjoyed y'all's break. You know, I think we all needed a small little break to get things more situated and more together. So for those of you guys that don't know who I am, I'm Disbearity, one of the hosts of this podcast. You know, everybody else want to do their introductions, their quick introductions. Did you really say who? But LG, give us your little small introduction real quick.
Yo, hey world, what's good? It's your boy LG. I'm in here chilling. I'm trying to get my light set because you know us black folks, we not too fond of the light. I don't want to be over here looking like a locked character in a video game right now. You know what I'm saying? EA charges $300, to unlock me.
That's a fresh cut, though.
I appreciate you.
That fresh cut brought him back to the 90s again.
You know it,
man. Back in like when SWV was like real active and pretty much saying, I get so weak in the knees and the heart.
Shags, go ahead and give us a description about your stuff real quick. Let everybody know. Let us know about the suppression and shit.
You know.
You Shags.
Oh shit! Oh my god! See, season 2 we're starting out. I'm just getting the kinks out now. Hello everyone. I'm Tom, aka TheShagsworth. I do some live streaming on my own platform here, twitch.tv/TheShagsworth. We do a lot of single player games, taking a play out of Dark Riddler's book. But we've just been playing through some games, doing some commentary when we can, because I'm an angry white man and I got to keep all these black folk in check. You can. I can't.
We with the bullshit already. Goddamn, it ain't even like, bro.
Yeah,
it ain't want to be 4 minutes.
You see, Shagsworth keeps us in check while our boy the best Jared, he's our white savior. He's. Aki, go ahead, give us a little description about yourself, Mr. Akitak.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is your boy Akitak Uzu, and I am a content creator on both Twitch and YouTube. And my content deals with basically mainly music, but I add some gaming into it, hence beats and games. I know LG is the same way. The thing is about me is that I pretty much like to use logic, in certain situations. Like some of them other people on the other side are ops,
Oh, we gonna get into them in a minute. It's gonna be good.
So all I gotta say right now, be prepared because we're gonna smoke them like a goddamn pack. You know what?
So I think Dark Riddler's doing something. Riddler, you here real quick, Riddler, or no? Okay, so
we can hear you.
Yeah, Riddler's not here from, or he's definitely muted. But sadly, we have Miss NuggyNugg. She is currently in the chat right now. She's another host of the podcast. She can't make because she's not feeling too well. So everybody, please wish her well, y'all. And then we also have Mr. The Anime Waffle. He's another one of our hosts in the show as well. And today he's also not feeling well as well. So wish him there's a lot of wells in there, but you guys get what I'm saying. Well.
Wow.
Oh, now really, since you're here, really, go ahead and give us a little bit about yourself, mister.
Oh, y'all already know. Dark Riddler, voice of the voiceless. I recently created a new Discord. I've been working on the new Premiere Pro. I've been working on all kinds of stuff. I now have 29 out of 50 games beat this year. Check me out on Twitch. Look at my name, Dark Riddler. YouTube, look it up on Dark Riddler. Twitter, look me up on Dark Riddler. That's all you got to do. You find all my socials through Dark Riddler. And also I have a merch shop. Check it
Yep.
out on Dark Riddler.
Dark Riddler.
And I myself, my name is Disbearity. I like to say I'm a variety content creator. I like to play a lot of story-based RPG games, and also I like to play a lot of strategy games. I kind of keep them both separated in a sense, like RPGs on Twitch, strategy on YouTube. But that's what I do. And also, I am also a graphic artist. I do graphic work. I do things like emotes. So if you're a Twitch user or person or just streamer in general or content creator, I do emotes, overlays, graphics, and that's usually what I do in my spare time. Freelance.
And that's the same thing with me too, as well with the music and such. So
Okay. So today's podcast, we got a couple topics that we're going to be talking about here. And what's up, Nugg? How's it going? In these topics here, we're going to be talking about. I don't know if y'all heard about it. The perfect day off Twitch impact. Let's see how that impacted the Twitch world space.
PlayStation first. Let's talk about PlayStation first. The
On-
PlayStation show
Yeah,
first.
I'm just listening off
Yeah,
the topic.
yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
listening to topics. We're gonna talk.
You're right.
This is something short and sweet. Recent game pickups. We took a month off, so if you picked up any new games or whatnot, or played any new games, we're going to take a quick 5 minutes to talk about that. We're going to talk about a little bit about virtual signaling and also performative actions, and then the Sony Showcase. So that's what we're already talking about is the Sony Showcase. Who wants to start on that topic first? Anybody here?
Honestly, it wasn't that bad. Honestly,
wasn't
I don't
that
know.
bad, no.
It really wasn't. There was like a whole bunch of games that honestly, even though I don't really own a PlayStation, like I said, I'm glad that the PlayStation fans are happy because it looked good. Like it looked entertaining. Some of the games coming out. I gotta pull up the list of what came out, but I was sitting there watching a bit of it, and I was like, man, this is good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that a lot of people. People on Twitter with that whole, console war bullshit. I'm like, bro, I'm over here on PC just enjoying the shit. I'm just like, I'm watching them fight. And I'm like, we got games, bro.
Yeah. I was really
I'm
surprised.
watching them.
You know what? Let me go ahead and say this. First of all, I'm gonna say this as a fan of Gran Turismo. The fact that we getting Gran Turismo 7, holy fucking shit, man!
But see, I also heard
Mhm.
that it was going to be online only though.
I heard
That's the
that
only.
too.
I don't know if that's true or not. But if it's going to be online only, I'm going to be
At this
upset.
point, who's offline though?
Yeah.
You'll be
Well,
Like,
surprised.
let's be honest.
Well, here's my
True.
thing though.
But my thing is like usually the whole thing when the first series started, like back in its roots, it was pretty much it was offline most of the time. But I kind of feel like what Gran Turismo Sport, what they kind of messed up is that the fact is that they put it out online and all that stuff, which was a dumb move in my honest opinion. And the last time I played Gran Turismo 10 with Gran Turismo 4 on the PS2, which by the way, I will say this though, it really kind of pushed that system to its peak.
Yeah.
Like real talk. As
Agreed.
far as saying that, like pretty much is like if you look at those graphics right now, like holy you telling me this was on a PS2?
Mhm.
What? Yeah, it was crazy, and also it has a great soundtrack. But my
Right.
point is that it's been a while since I played Gran Turismo, so to have one that's gonna be coming out and a part of the mainline series is actually pretty dope and pretty dope. So I'm happy for that, and that's pretty much what I really was like to see, though. Really.
Now I do know. I'm actually kind of happy for PlayStation fans because they get to experience Alan Wake.
Mm-hmm.
For the first
Yeah.
time. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a dope thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, even though Xbox had it first, it is what it is. I ain't tripping about it. But Alan Wake wasn't my top one. Like one of those games. Is like, oh my god, gotta go run home and go tell everybody about. But I'm glad to see that people are getting a chance to more people are getting a chance to experience it and enjoy it. So I'm like, that's cool. Let me see, what's the other one? Ghostwire. Project Eve. That was the one that was getting a lot of flack.
That one got a lot of flack because the character design is so anime and ass is big. Who the fuck cares?
I gave my statement about that, and I'm sticking
About
to it.
what?
What was your statement?
About the
Darko? You
character.
gotta tell folks.
Okay, well, if they gonna trash her, trash Lady D, because that bitch garbage.
He ain't wrong
but-
though.
Y'all
Yeah,
know
but
how
now you're-
everybody got. But see, everybody got they
Shagsworth.
worked hard.
Well,
everybody got their dicks hard about her.
Well, this is from what I understand. This is from what I understand is that there's a difference between Japanese companies or characters. They're more anime or manga oriented. Big ass, big tits and stuff. While it's weird that the Western front, they always go with like this weird, strong, middle-aged woman or some type of nature. You kind of get what I'm saying here? There's a comparison to that, and like a lot of people are trying to put their Western influences on these Korean or China, Japanese games. Trying to make them, oh well, because she's so sexy and got big ass, big tits or whatever. Oh, she's not a real character. We need someone like that one girl from what's that game called? Returnal. The main character from Returnal, something like that, or maybe Lara Croft, so on and so forth. But
or Forspoken, that's coming up. Yeah,
I
mean, but I know Shagsworth has something. Go ahead, Shag. Go ahead, Shags.
People aren't going to criticize Lady D because the body positivity. They're not, a big woman, a voluptuous woman. No one's going to call that out because
Not even all that though.
No, but you can't. If I say, oh, she's gross because she's this giant woman who's, I think parts of her are attractive, but like by and large, she's huge. No one finds that. There's a small contingent of people who probably like really find that attractive, but
they want a space.
Wait.
Unless they want to have a space heater, pretty much in human form, go for it.
Space heater, what the fuck?
But I don't know. People are just critical of Asian, like the anime art because, historically it's just been out of line.
Yeah, but see that and that's the problem. Like honestly, like I said, if anything, she looked good. Like if anything, if the only thing I would say, she probably looked a little basic. And then all I saw was a front picture of her, right? So I saw the front picture, and I'm like, okay, she looked pretty basic. Then when I saw the back side, like, and I'm not just talking about like ass, but we're talking about like the whole backside of her armor. Like there was like more to it. I was like, oh, I'll take that statement a little bit backwards because guess what? They actually put work into it. And like, I have no problem with it. Like I think right now we're at this weird spot, and we'll probably talk about this a little bit later with the whole performative shit. That's what it is to me. It feels like it's just people are just like, I right now is a great time to be a gamer because you get to see a lot of different styles of games. Okay, you want to see something like Forspoken? Cool. You want to see something more realistic? Cool. Okay, but there's people out there that still want to see the anime style like Project Eve. Let's go for it. It's there. We have it. Like I said, I think it was definitely dope. I have no problem with it.
Right. But the vocal minority on Twitter and then in the gaming space wants to be represented.
They have plenty of representation.
See, that's your problem.
Yeah, especially if you talk about BioWare, pretty much. Come on, Dragon Age Inquisition, hello.
Bro, I can point out at least 20 female-led characters right now who looks 1,000 times better and probably would smoke the shit out of Lady D right now. Let's be honest, Resident Evil 8 Village only sold because of her. Because she had mommy milkers. I can look that up and find porn and hentai for that for free. I don't need to pay $60 for a character that's only going to be in the game, 15 minutes?
At the most. Literally, actually, if you played the game, she literally was only in there for like at least the first hour? Maybe hour? Yeah, hour and a half?
Yeah. There's better characters out there, bro.
I was expecting her to be like at least like.
I agree.
Why are they trying I don't know about that.
I mean, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, that's what I thought. I know. Like I said, that was just my thing on that. But let me see. Gran Turismo 7 got a release date. Forspoken looked pretty dope too.
Let's talk on.
I actually want that one too.
Yeah, I like the character design. I know people hated on the character or whatever, but I like it.
I didn't see nothing wrong with that.
The character design, you know who kind of looked like? It looked like Curious Joy because she posted it, right? It was funny because Curious Joy, she posted it. It was so hilarious. I had to do a double take. because it almost looked like her for real, like looked like her. She's like, well, now I gotta cosplay this because everybody says it looks like her. And I told her, I said, hey, you have to do a double take. You know, she said, see, now that means I really got to do it. But it's like there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. Like it's definitely
Curious
that
Joy.
fits.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so it looks like that character. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, hey, it's
character
cool.
design literally
Like-
fits what she's able to do in that game.
Here, let's
If you watched it, if you actually like watched the whole trailer, what she was doing in that game, her character design actually fits that.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Oh yeah.
What, Lady D?
No, first the main character is Forspoken.
Forspoken.
Hey, that woman's 15 minutes of fame. Let her stay there.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
don't
the
know about
saltiness.
that.
I feel it, bro.
Shit, I don't know about that though.
Oh,
shit.
Now
And that's the other
no,
thing too.
let's
While
hop,
we're looking at
let's hop on the controversial thing here. God of War. All right.
yes,
I am a mythological person. I do like God of War. I do like Norse mythology. I do like all that kind of sort. Right now, people do not like the new female character because she's black. What's her name? Agabroda. That's her name, right?
That's what it was. I think it's
Agabroda.
Agabroda. Yeah.
Because she's a black woman in God of War. Now, I'm gonna say it right here. To me, if the character can do the part, as long as she's not forced and written not to just be forced into there, in the game, the character is perfectly fine. Okay.
Mhm.
Obviously,
It's
you didn't read what the dude who did that had to say then.
What do you say? What do you say?
Oh,
I might have seen it. Hold on. Was it something like you? I think it's something like he forced the character in there for diversity, something like that. I think something like that, right?
Let me
mean,
find it so I
if
can
that's
quote
true,
you.
But
Dude.
like,
true.
Y'all don't read the shit I fucking put.
here's the deal. Here's the deal though. And like I said, if they don't force it, because I know a lot of people say, well, if she has some type of African descent, because that might make sense because you could say the same thing about Kratos. Kratos was a Greek god, okay, married to who? He married to a Norse woman, okay. So that could fit.
Hold on real quick.
If you want to call that out about her, you can call the same thing about Kratos then. Kratos, because people are saying, well, she could be African and African god and also a Norse god or not, right?
Well, he was
Sir,
Spartan. He was a Spartan.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Pull me up on the big screen, brother.
There
please.
you go. You're up there.
Now, then we go. Shags, do the damn thing. Okay, now, Shagsworth, we have the
Wait,
first
read it.
paragraph.
Wait, you gotta read the art. You gotta read the title of the article first, because that's where
Okay.
it goes in.
Okay, God of War Ragnarok, narrative director Michael Sohos, whatever, I can't pronounce that, defends Enterboda race swap. The series is an interpretation of mythology through our lens. Meaning, what? Say it so I don't have to.
I mean, it's a race swap. I mean, that's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, same one to me. It looks like.
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. But see, if Matt Sophos, okay, I think it's
Oh,
Sophos.
they're
if I-
interpreting of mythology, not history.
Well, yeah.
Right.
That's the thing. And
Exactly.
Shagsworth is correct on that though. It's the key word in that title is through their lens. It's like if I were to create a project or a book, the book is through my lens. If I want to add that's how you have to look at it. If I want to add a character, a character can be black. Like I said, a character
that's fine.
can be black, white, blue, purple, green, pink. As long as they can write a person in. It doesn't feel like it's forced. Like maybe Angerboda was from Africa and then she had to escape her deities because they were trying to kill her, and then she got into Norse mythology, something of the sort, right? That will be, in my lens, that will be perfectly fine because it'll make sense that she somehow went through trials and tribulations to become the mother of monsters, and that's through their
Okay.
lens. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Somebody said if she's the mother of monsters, where's the father?
It's like with Kratos.
Oh,
It's like with Kratos. Kratos was a Spartan. Eventually, he became. I think if I recall from the games, my memory might be fuzzy. He became somewhat of a god. Correct. He was a Greek Spartan. And then
demigod.
Demigod, right?
Demigod.
And then he fled Greek because he got tired of all the bullshit. Went came the Norse guy or came to the North or whatever, and he married a woman who was a Jotunheim. All right. I'm sorry. What? y'all know what I mean. Well, yeah, Jotunheim. She's a giant, a giant or whatever, right?
Here's a whole image of her right here. Hold on. That's
But
what I'm
like,
saying.
But that's the thing. But see,
But-
I get that.
and now
My problem,
Go ahead.
but my
Bruh.
problem with that is my problem with that is though it's like it's almost as if they are. It's like they're telling you it's like a slap in the face because it's like they're literally saying that, hey, look, yeah, we're doing this because this is our interpretation, not historical, not based off of historical fact. So
Mhm.
why, like, to me, it feels like it's like they're literally saying this is what we're doing. Now I could be wrong.
Well, now see, I'm a counter that notion because
I feel like that's exactly what it seems like. Now I get it. There's a lot of other things that's been doing it. This may not be one of those times, but to me, that's based off just off of looking at the article myself. At least off that first paragraph, they're going for we basically want our interpretation, not historical.
Well, I'm a counter.
But then they'll turn around. These are the same people that will turn around and say, well, what about historical for everything else? That's the part that's killing me right now. So which one is it? You can't keep moving the goalposts just to fit your agenda, and that's the part. That's what I'm calling out.
Now the only reason why I will counter it is because, like the Mintu said in chat, she's Juten. Okay, just because she's Juten doesn't have to be a race. That's what we're thinking. We're in the mind of race. It doesn't. It's like saying I'm an American. That doesn't mean all Americans are white or all Americans are black. She's a Juten, just like how what do you call Thor is a Asgardian.
Yeah.
Well, so
go ahead, Shags.
She's from Jotunheim, which is the ice giants from from that whole mythology. So there's now again we haven't played the game. It's a possibility that she is in a similar situation as Kratos, but but mythologically speaking, she is well, at least Demented is speculating that she is Jotun. So I don't know, someone's already said it, like with this particular character, it doesn't matter that when you're forcing the character to be part of the representation, it's an issue because like in this period of time, it's probably highly unlikely that these two areas mixed. I mean, they're separated by thousands of miles. It's not to say that it couldn't have happened, but I don't know. It doesn't seem. It's highly unlikely, in my opinion, and it just doesn't. Again, like swapping for the sake of swapping. Now, Loki is, mythologically a
shapeshifter, right?
Jotunheim as well. Well, but he's also from Jotunheim as well. He's a frost giant, and so it would stand to reason that they, so why isn't his son, who is technically part giant, why isn't he represented in a similar light? Why isn't he more mixed? He's obviously a kind of a scrawnier, not scrawnier, but he's a smaller, like ginger looking, like pasty white guy. So why isn't there a similar look? Again, like, forcing it for the sake of forcing it. And even LG said, like, if everyone wants to be historically consistent, fine, but don't do something like this. You can't really have it both ways.
And actually, in this article, somebody actually called him out about that. Like, if you're gonna sit there and do that, then make all the mythological characters white in the eventual Egyptian series of the God of War games. Because if you don't, technically that's double standards.
Yeah, but Nug has pretty much pointed out something that I also agree with. It's like, I think they did it because they wanted to be race inclusive to sell more, which is fine, but be more upfront about it, which is actually true, because like you be more upfront about it, you probably be like, okay, we know how this is gonna go.
No, we're gonna tell you hell no, fuck that.
We're gonna tell you hell no. No, I just gonna go.
Well, and
well, just make another character.
Like,
if that's what you want to do, if that's what people want to do, then just like make her. You don't need to make her a Norse god, because she probably wouldn't be represented as such. Just like people traveled the world all the time. It is totally possible that someone that is, dark skinned or whatever, made their way up north and traveled and mixed in with that culture. It's totally possible. You
Yeah.
don't need to like make her a powerful or an important character in that way. That's how you mix it.
And
Why
that's
are we swapping out gods?
and
Like,
that's why I said like if they can write her in a way that that's cool, that's perfectly fine, but don't make it forced. Don't force it.
But here's the thing, though. But when you're getting questioned about it, this dude is literally dodging this dude's legit statements, though.
Of course he is.
Right here, he's literally dodging it.
Of course.
Like, come on, man. How can I take somebody like that seriously? Who's literally right at you?
True.
And you're dodging
and that's the thing. What we all have to remember is what happened.
You're giving counters towards it, Disbearity, and the dude is dodging his shit. That's legit statements.
This is what I'm about to say, and I can see what's going on with a company's view, and that is y'all all know what happened in 2020. Okay, 2020. What did people want more out of these past like 2 years? Right? They want more diversity. Okay, cool, fine, right? What companies are seeing now, this is every fucking company between the LGBTQ, between black folks, anything, okay? People of color, whatever, okay? They want to sell, they don't give an F at the end of the day on who you are. They really don't. They see it as these dollar signs. So if they would rather sit there and force include a character for the sake of money, then that's what they gonna do.
But here's the counter to that, right? Here's the counter to that. If they don't get no money off of it, or in matter of fact, if they lose money from it, then what's the point? That's the thing, and that goes back to what you were just saying about a year ago. Because when they did try to force this diversity, because we all know it's really not. When they forced it, it became evident that the people that they were hurting weren't the people it weren't the racists, whatever. They were loyal customers, loyal fan base that were a part of a part of their company and that enjoyed the content that they were creating. And now they got slapped in the face, and then they pulled back. And the people that are advocating for this diversity, they ain't got no money, bruh. Like, let's just be real. These motherfuckers screaming about diversity. They only screaming because they ain't got no money in their pockets.
Yeah, in other words, they broke as a joke.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like they broke. And matter of fact, they need to go ahead and go to Shagsworth for some monetary advice. I'm just saying it. I'm just calling it right now. Like, that's the part that gets me. It's like we got to put our money where our mouth is, but you ain't got no money to put nowhere. You just over here yelling. That's the point.
And this is like for my case, and my personal opinion is that when it comes to certain characters, I always say this. Y'all know because we talk about this, the tokenization of characters or the representation of characters. Okay,
right.
Yeah. Certain characters, yes, can be tokenized. They can be race swapped because in a grand scheme of things, like let's say example here, when it comes to like Captain America, Thor and shit, Captain America, and so on and so forth, those characters are there because of their mantle. Okay, that's who they are. You can't just sit there and race swap them. That's when a person like myself would be pissed off because you're blatantly race swapping them. Now, people talk about a lot about Miles Morales. He's a tokenized Spider-Man. Sure, yes, he is. I guarantee he is definitely a tokenized Spider-Man. But he's also he's one of the better tokenized characters because they actually he doesn't feel, in my person, he doesn't feel forced. He actually feels represented in a way that he can still be his own character and still divert from being just Peter Parker. Okay.
Yeah, and like, and also he has his own character. Like the world he's around, also, is real different too. Like you got like influences from like like the hip hop part of it and everything. It's like he's a full character and easy to get into.
Now,
and just dope. Basically.
Now speaking of Agarboda, now I'm not dismissing what this man said. The man literally said they're forcing her into it. But here's the thing: he doesn't represent the entire company. He's just one person. Now we don't know what's going to happen until the actual game comes out. We don't know how her story is going to take place. Now once we see more of what they're going to show off to us later on, and see where her story is going to take place, that's when we can finally decide whether or not that's the time where we can finally decide. Well, is this game going to be worth the money now? that because we are the consumer. We're the people that we consume the content. Companies, they look at you speak to them with your money, not with your voice, with your money. If you don't like the forced representation, then go ahead and don't buy the game. But here's the thing: people are going to buy it anyways because it's God of War. They love Kratos. So
God of War is gonna kill it. It's gonna be a great game. From everything I've read about it and saw on it, it looks amazing. I mean, it's one of my most anticipated games. I played the shit out of the first one, and I want to go back and do New Game Plus on it. It's just, like I said, I don't know. It's just when it comes to me, it's just like It's because I have some sort of creative side where I write stories and like stuff like that bothers me. It's like those little things that are out of place, and it's like it's obviously pandering. There's no real substance to what you're doing. Like, we get representation is good. No one here is arguing against that.
Right.
But
as a
creative,
you know when something's up.
Right, and they took someone like Kratos, like you talked about it earlier. They took him from Greece, him being a Spartan warrior, and they made a story about how he abandoned those gods and went into went into another area with other gods. It's really good.
That means I'm gonna murder everybody. He's time to dip.
Damn.
I got the 5-star police on me. I'm sorry. That's Kratos. But yeah.
I just think it's just
damn.
Weird. I don't know why people are so impressed by, like, if I were part of this group asking for representation, I'd be like, what is this? Like, this isn't what I want. Like, and people even posted like there's a whole pantheon of African gods. Like, why aren't you making a game about that? That's what you want. Like, don't just stick me in as like a
It's crazy. What's crazy? I'm gonna be totally real on this. There was an article a couple years back where they did state that originally the new series of God of War was supposed to actually take place in Egypt. I had to look for that article. They did say that, but because Assassin's Creed was also being taken place in Egypt, they diverted from Egypt to Greek Norse gods. So if they're really trying to change this thing up, right? If they really say that Angerboda is is part African, part Norse, then I can see that they're trying to divert, because they said this is the final one within the Norse. Like, God of War is going to keep continuing, but this is the final one within the Norse mythology. So they might be hinting to a African thing in the future. We don't know, because there's lots of mythologies that they can go with. Honestly, they can go there's like what we have: Egyptian, we have Indian, as in India, we have Japanese mythology, we have Native American mythology. There's lots of mythology that they can go with. We just have to, like I said,
it's not like it's not there.
Yeah, it's just lots of things that we got to wait.
The stories are there. They just don't want to use them. Yeah. Just like COD, keep running right back to World War II. Like, bruh, I am sick of World War II. Like, for real.
Tell that to Activision.
And, shit, bro. But yeah, let's go ahead next topic, bro.
Before we finish off Sony, we have Miles Morales. I'm sorry, Spider-Man 2 coming out with Wolverine, Venom, and showing off Venom, and then also Wolverine. So those
Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic.
Okay,
like I said, I've never really played that game before. I've heard of it.
I'm gonna speak something on Star Wars, but I don't know if this is true. I saw LG retweet something. You retweet something. Apparently, they hired a woman who hates Star Wars, and also hates Knights of the Old Republic in order to write the story for the remake. But I don't know if that's true or not.
I think.
But go ahead.
I think if I remember correctly, that turned out to be false. But what ended up happening is that the actual writer has credits for like all the shitty games like Mass Effect, Anthem, Mass Effect Andromeda, by the way, Andromeda, Anthem, and something else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, no.
Matter of fact, I'm about to go. Let me go look. Let me go look.
Well, Knight, what he means by 2.0 characters is like, think of it like, they're not being their own like basically tokenized characters. Like they're basically.
Well, no, they should have made. So Knight, what he's saying. What they're trying to, what he's meaning is, rather than making Miles Spider-Man, is like his powers were really cool, but they were so incredibly different from what Peter Parker had in any case, that they could have just made him a different superhero rather than taking the mantle of. I mean, I understand why they did it. They eliminated one Spider-Man, and and he's from a different. He's part of the multiverse, but they could have made him into his very own thing, like treating him as an individual character, not a second iteration of Spider-Man or whatever.
Yeah.
Because Miles's story is totally fine. It didn't necessarily need to go the route of Spider-Man, but Peter Parker
he said a lot better.
Peter Parker could have taught him the value and the meaning of being a hero and using your powers for good, and and making the hard choices. Like, again, making these morally ambiguous decisions in order to to overcome really like hard situations. I mean, I think that's what he meant anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I posted it in Twitter where I got it from. I think the actual lead
Yeah, I saw
writer's
about
track
that.
resume is
What is that thing up on your
what's
screen?
S what's SWTOR? I forgot what game that is.
I got
Star
you.
Wars.
Star Wars.
Republic.
Oh, okay. Star Wars: The Old Republic. DA1, DAI
Dragon Age
1.
1.
I don't.
Dragon Age 1.
Dragon Age 1. Okay.
Or Inquisition. That's what it is.
Inquisition, Descent DLC, Anthem, and Mass Effect Andromeda. Yikes.
Well, a lot of people hated Mass Effect Andromeda. To be fair.
Okay, people hated on Andromeda just to fucking hate on Andromeda. Let me tell you something. Andromeda wasn't as bad as you make it out to be. You actually have to play it in order to understand that it's really not bad. It really wasn't even that bad. Okay? It's just the issue is people are so attached to Mr. Shepard, to Liara, to Garrus, to what's her name, the Korean girl. They were so attached to the beloved characters they couldn't sit the fact that we're taking this to a different area and it's not going to. And they're also mad that it wasn't going to continue the Mass Effect story. But people didn't understand that this was created by Bioware's B team. Okay, they're trying to do something different. All right.
Like
Yes, they had different they had animation problems and shit. They had stuff like that. But I beat the game. It was a good game. It was decent. Well, it wasn't like amazing, but it was starting something new. People just hate on it just to hate on it. Just because they're outspoken. Like, you actually have to play it in order to feel like, okay, this really isn't a bad game. And what's crazy about it is that years after the game came out, I've seen on Twitter and other forums and shit, wow, Mass Effect Andromeda wasn't bad at all. I'm like, so what was all this outrage when it came out? What were you pissed off about then? What because of your favorite YouTuber? Your favorite influencer said it was terrible because they met one bug. Shit, you play your ass plays Call of Duty every fucking year. Y'all don't want to hear you talk. I really don't want to hear you talk. You play Call of Duty, the same fucking game every single year. That keeps going back to World War II, Modern Warfare, every 5 seconds. Because they can't. Give me a Call of Duty game that takes place back in the 1800s. Oh, they can't do that though.
Play that shit?
Exactly. I would though. That should be kind of funny though. I'm trying to reload here.
If you're gonna do like fucking actual Modern Warfare, like, I mean, they could have kept the Modern Warfare series going, like, and actual, like, man, because the way they had 2 and 3, they did but the way they did 2 and 3 was great. Like, I honestly 3 was good. 2 was amazing.
Wait,
3 was I love 3.
Modern Warfare 3?
Yes. I had clans on both. I had clans on both Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I sure did. I enjoyed every one of it, bro. I had memories.
But that doesn't.
I had memories on both.
But that doesn't defeat the purpose, so that Call of Duty stays in the same contained area. How many iterations?
Advanced Warfare was good.
Like, how many iterations of the same Modern Warfare or same World War II are you going to play? Don't matter.
True.
Don't matter. Vietnam.
I got something to say about that.
Now, Black Ops is a little bit different because it took place, but it still felt like World War II. So Black Ops took place in Vietnam, kind of 60-ish, 70s or whatever, 70s, right? Same damn thing. The gameplay will not stop there. Like, next year will be another call. Next year will be the same Call of Duty. I think they said, I read an article, it's going to be the Modern Warfare sequel that's going to be about fighting drug cartels. So what you're telling me is that Call of Duty went from fighting a global war to now fighting drug cartels. Now the drug cartels became so powerful that we got to stay in the same era of warfare.
Wait, now they got breakable. They got breakable shit now. I saw a clip. They had some breakable walls somewhere.
Like, Call of Duty is always gonna
they
be.
running out of ideas at that point because Battlefield kind of revenues like that. Hello, Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Hell, that new Battlefield gonna be looking clean in a minute, bro.
Then
But they
wait,
lay that shit.
but yeah, then
I
the
remember.
last the last thing I want to say on PlayStation though, GTA 5. We're not really gonna talk about that. You already played it.
Everybody in the everybody,
Ain't nothing special.
bro. They need to just quit playing and just go ahead and bring out 6. Okay.
They have a
telling you.
huge following. And know
Hey,
that following
please,
is getting
please, we need that 6, bro. Like,
Just give us 6 and quit playing, bro.
waiting.
Like, yeah, right? Just give us 6, quit playing. Like, man, how many car shows? You can only do so many car shows in 5 in the same area of Los Santos. You know what I'm saying? And you can't look. They over here tripping about the strip club. See, that's gonna be crazy. How they gonna do 6? How they gonna do the strip clubs in 6 though? That's gonna be the crazy part. So they gonna
My thing is,
what they gonna do is they gonna have all the ugly girls and strippers on 6.
It's not gonna happen.
just give me a female protagonist for GTA.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
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 There's a such thing as crime bosses that are women. There's plenty of them.
Oh,
yeah,
there's
maybe.
one in particular I remember, like Griseda. You remember Griseda? Even Pablo Escobar was carrying her ass.
You got
That's
the
a
Black
shame.
Widow. It's so many that you know what I mean. They would have to go back in the day, of course. I don't know about like modern times. I haven't been keeping up with that kind of information. But you know what I mean. Back in the day, there was female crime bosses.
Griseda,
So
like I
think
just
they have
mentioned,
them.
like Griseda is one. She's cartel, Mexican
Yeah.
cartel. Yep.
I'm
And
okay.
even a whole rap group named themselves after her.
Before people think that I'm that I hate women or something, I just want to say like, and I'm not saying that they don't deserve like GTA to have a female antagonist or protagonist or whatever, or antagonist. I'm not convinced that the writing would be good enough for me to believe it. That's the problem. There are absolutely really good,
That's true. I
really
agree.
good, awful
agree.
women, like women crime bosses of the past. They were vile, awful people. The problem is how that's going to come across in like
In today's time.
yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true.
I don't know. It just I don't.
I just don't think it's gonna be written right. I got the feeling like if we look like today and during today's standards, it would be nothing but like what they tried to do with what's that movie? Charlie's Angels, the reboot of Charlie's Angels.
I've seen that.
Where it's gonna be just nothing but them talking shit about men. It's going to be them just like, oh well, you know men are trash, right? Every fucking 5 seconds, and that's where it's going to be it's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's where I feel like the problem is going to happen.
Charlie's Angels.
I'm not
Charlie's
sa-
Angels.
Hey,
Yeah,
Charlie, you mean the one that where like there was a crazy guy that was sniffing one of the angels' hair and shit?
No,
No,
we're not
that was
talking
the
Lucy.
original.
That was we're not talking the one back in the 90s, bro. We're not talking
Talking
about
about
the
the
ones
Kristen Stewart one, right?
We're talking about the one that
Kristen Stewart's in it,
recently, the one that just recently came out, like about within the past 5 years. That tanked.
Yeah, that one. That tanked like hell.
Yeah, you see, you didn't even know about that one. See, that's how shitty it was. You didn't even know. Hell, I didn't even know until I saw a video about it. Somebody mentioned it.
Hey, the original, the '90s one though, is still popping though today.
The 90s, the 90s 2000s one was still popping.
You want to know why?
The original one was like back in the 50s, 60s, I think. Back in the 50s and 60s.
I just again I'm not against it, and Knight's after me right now. You know,
Man, we ain't worried
that's
about
fine.
that.
Hold on.
Again, the writing
let him
has
go,
to be good. The writing has to be good. Like you need to make like I'm sorry, and the problem is like they come out, they'll write a really powerful, really ruthless woman, and then everyone will get mad because they make her out to with all this like white male rage or whatever. Like, just give me someone like give me someone I can actually believe.
Yeah.
Like give me the physique that I can believe, or don't make, and I would say, and I don't know for sure, but I would be willing to bet that these women were not the ones going out committing the violence. They were commanding enough respect, and they had the strong male muscle out there bashing skulls in. Right, like that would be my guess. Like that's the kind of ruthless person. They'll never
Matter of
lift a
fact,
finger. They'll never get dirty, but they have
I,
all the right people
I'll
to
do
do
you,
that.
Shags,
Yeah.
I'll do you one that was actually done right in my opinion. The sixth chairman in the Yakuza series, they did her right.
Okay, yeah.
Damn.
Come on,
Well,
too.
okay then. So
They did
we're
her
going
right.
spoilers, aren't we? I ain't even got that far yet.
Aki, you won't be able to play that game until 2025. Calm down.
Nah, but they did her right. They did right by her. I will admit that. They did right by
Damn,
her.
bro. Like, I ain't even got all the games yet.
Exactly. I gotta. Aki, I'm already telling you. Aki might as well watch Ridley play the games, then do a playthrough yourself. You know?
Right? Watch Dark Riddler fuck up a few times, and then you'll learn.
I actually blew through 2 to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, Kiwame 2. I blew through that shit.
Yeah, you blew through. You gotta do the side. The Yakuza really shines. I'm gonna divert real quick. They really shine in side quests. Yeah, it does.
No, they don't. I'm not
Really,
worried about that.
you telling me that you don't want to fight 5 grown men in diapers and whoop their ass?
Actually, I did do that, and it was annoying if anything else.
This guy here, he don't know side quests. All right.
He's like, I'm gonna go sleep now. I'm good.
I kicked their ass just for wearing diapers. I'm sorry. I had to kick their ass just off of general purpose alone.
Next.
Let's go to the next topic here. So,
Richie,
as y'all all know, for the past 3 to 4 weeks, there's been a thing on Twitch called a day off Twitch, where people take a day off Twitch, they go jerk off, and then come back the next day and kind of let Twitch feed them some money, feed them some food. Okay, now real talk though. So day off. So we're gonna be talking about the day off Twitch impact. What impact did a day off Twitch do for the Twitch community? That changed Twitch completely, because apparently these hate rates have disappeared. I mean, other than Hoss. but y'all tell me who wants to go about it first.
I'm gonna let y'all kiddies have it, because I got ammo, bro.
No.
Here, I'll start out first, 'cause I'm about to go get me some water. First off,
Shagworth looks like he's about to play a game of chess. He's about to say, "What move should I do?"
First off, let me tell you. I will tell you. It didn't do a damn thing. Number one. First off, number two, there were at least everybody who retweeted that shit were all virtue signalers. I don't give a fuck. They're all performative. If you were to look at the hashtag, a lot of them bitches came back and said, "Man, I haven't streamed for a couple fucking months, or 6, 7, 8 months, but I'm gonna come back to stream for a day off Twitch, or to help support a day off Twitch." That didn't do shit. You quit trying to gain followers because your stream is trash. Okay? If your content is trash, you didn't have to retweet a day on Twitch. I was against a day on Twitch because it's only a motherfucking day. What is a day going to do? Oh, everyone's like, guys, we made an impact, guys. Twitch lost almost a million viewers. Bitch, that ain't shit to Twitch.
When's the last time we heard about impact?
Like, goddamn.
A certain zombie that pretty much got killed on the social level.
It's tired of this in here. I don't want to get political, but if y'all don't know this shit, Twitch is a leftist website. If you speak against whatever people say on Twitch, you're part of the problem on Twitch. Why Twitch won't have change. If every time you see Dexter brings up the list of streamers who are the top streamers of the month or whatever, which are all white guys, by the way. What people don't fucking know is that all those top streamers that you will post that stream the longest, by the way, them niggas was on Twitch. Yes, I said the N-word. I don't give a fuck right now. Them niggas right here said, those are all the original streamers on this platform. They ain't going nowhere. They were there since the Just TV days. Just because they might be white at the top, don't mean that your content is any better. Yo ass need to get on your shit, get your grind going, and make some good ass content. Okay? Because this day off Twitch shit, every fucking person I saw guys, Twitch is not helping us black creators. We're getting attacked.
Well, let me get down there on this.
I'm letting these bots attack my channel. Bitch, Twitch, you got mod tools, you got auto mod. You know how many fucking allows I have to do for Demented right here? These past 30 minutes, I have to allow the chat to go through.
The tools work then. So wait, you saying the tools work?
Yeah,
what you saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you not know how much I had to do? Like, you have auto mod, you have emo only mode, you have this mode, that mode. So you're telling me you let some hate bots whoop your ass on Twitch, and the clan play about on Twitter? Oh my god!
No.
Oh, I'll be back. I can't.
I hold it in for
I'll be right back.
Oh no, bro! Come on, man. You. Oh man, Shagsworth.
Y'all wild
Go
over
ahead,
here.
Shaq. Go ahead, Shaq. Cause I'm not saying. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be a good boy and wait.
I don't believe, and I got into it. I got into it with a streamer over.
Let me get this right. So basically, Twitch is y'all daddy, right? Pretty much it. So basically, they've been whooping your ass like this, and pretty much like this, getting your goddamn dog ass in there, right? Okay, let's go ahead and put it this one right here. First of all, y'all ain't shit. Anyways, so stop with the bullshit and everything else. One thing about it. And two, let's only be honest though. Half of y'all got, like my bro said, half of y'all shit is trash. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. Stop with the bullshit. I swear. I spoke to one person that think they legendary pretty much it, but actually want to tell me to educate. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Anyways, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and the click you claim, bitch. I'm gonna get the hat down. This was it.
Damn.
With your goddamn looking ass.
So you gotta do. Hey, put your headphones on. Put your headphones back on. Put your headphones back on because I gotta ask you something. This is kind of important.
Yeah, hey.
This is important. I did.
Sir.
Damn.
So hey, wait. So you gotta show us how they did it with the belt again. How they do it with the belt again?
Man.
Don't hit me, Massa. Don't hit me, Massa.
Pretty much. Man, oh, you want to take a day off and making money, huh? What did I say? Put your ass back here. Make my money. I want that 50%. God damn it. I'm pimping like a motherfucking like I ain't pimping ain't before, motherfucker. Well, that's how Twitch is. A whole pimp.
Don't you hit me.
Lord have mercy. I'm letting y'all have this.
So I got into it with I put my opinion out there when I saw what was going on. Mainly following the once I saw that the streamer had applied for partnership, who was very vocal about taking the day off of Twitch. I thought it was funny and rather hypocritical when I saw it happen. So I quote tweeted it, and I don't even remember what I said at this point, but someone else put me on blast through a couple of retweets or whatever, and then the streamer in question said something, and I was just like, "Hey, I'm here. What's up?" And we ended up having an actual back and forth over DMs on Twitter.
Yeah, I remember that.
We have an actual discussion happening next Thursday on her channel to discuss like the current state of Twitch in this particular thing, because I disagree with her, basically saying we need to take a day off of Twitch and everyone needs to, stop and don't take all this money, and then the next thing you know, she's applying for partnership, and she can have her opinion on that. Her having partnership gives her better exposure and more weight pulled with Twitch. But I just disagree. I mean, again, we have to, if you're really worried about what Twitch is doing and you really believe they need to do more things, one of these big partnered streamers in this community needs to turn in their sub badge and stop giving away their sub money and find out other ways to make money, monetize another way. I mean, Twitch lost more money watching Lupo and Tim the Tatman go than they did on that day of people not watching. Sorry, Like, you understand how much sub money is gone? All the bit money that's gone from those guys.
You want to know what's
Like
worse?
that hurts. That
You know
hurts a lot.
You want to know what's worse, Shags? Is that people are trying to say that they did it to be a part of Day Out Twitch. No.
No,
No.
I doubt it.
No, they
Entirely.
just did just be clout catching assholes, pretty much.
No, like I feel like that's like
Sorry.
how do I put this? Because see, I
Sorry.
I had a little bit of a convo with her too, in the DMs, and while I give her credit, I will give her credit for having taking time to have a conversation because that is needed.
Yeah.
Um,
I salute for anyone that's like want to sit down and just have a talk, have a discussion and
Hey,
stuff like that.
hey, tell them to come have a conversation with me. Guarantee it'd be a whole different ball game. They scared of me.
dude, but we go stop. We go get there in a second. But see, my thing is, like I said, me personally, and I agree with Shax because it's very hypocritical. Because what these people do is they literally sit here and they tell everybody, guys, we need a day off Twitch. We need to take a day off Twitch. I'm organizing a day off Twitch campaign, right? We're taking this. We're organizing this campaign, right?
Mhm.
We're gonna take a day off Twitch because we're tired of being attacked. We're tired of being hate rated. We're tired of being attacked for being marginalized. Okay, which all the three of those.
You know, I really
bullshit.
am tired of. I'm tired of them bitching about it.
That too. So, but then here's the thing. I'm name dropping. Fuck it. Wreck-It Raven. All these motherfuckers got names. Okay, all these motherfuckers got clout. They got numbers. Okay, so if they'll tell their community. They tell anybody else that's smaller that's a part of their shit. I'm gonna take. They believe that. Oh, I'm gonna take a day off Twitch. You know what I'm saying? And
First
they
of
talk to
all,
they tell somebody who is maybe in an affiliate status, right? And
mhm.
okay, I take a day off Twitch. And then they turn around and see the next day, because that's almost about what happened. The next day, she applied for partner. Okay. And then she got it. So that means either one or two things. Either one, Twitch is a joke to her. You know what I'm saying? She knows it's fucked up. Or two, Twitch is like it's somebody on the inside is letting her in. Okay. And not to be a conspiracy theorist, I think that's what a lot of these people are doing. They're letting certain people in that are just like, okay, yeah, you say the things that we want to say, then okay, yeah, you can go ahead and do it, because ain't no motherfucking way that if I'm a business owner and I see that people are talking shit about my website when I'm trying to get stuff fixed or whatever's going on, that I don't even tell people about what's going on in the scenes. I'm just trying to figure out who's the part of these hate raids, whatever, right?
Yeah.
There ain't no way that I am going to allow somebody who's talking shit and actively talking shit about my company to represent my brand.
Yeah, but
Period.
Twitch is too big for that now. That works on a smaller scale, but Twitch makes money hand over fist. They make money off of people who are popular dissenters and popular, the populists. So there's no incentive for Twitch to not partner her, because they're going to make more money off of her now through her partnership, because they are going to promote it. In radio, it's the same thing. It's just an approved narrative. Because she's part of a quote unquote oppressed class, that's okay that she's doing what she's doing, and she's. No, I'm saying I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
the story.
I know what you mean.
I'm telling you what it is. And
because she told me some stuff too. I'm like, bro, I'm like, all right, bro. I'm like, all right, bro.
The thing is, the good thing about this whole thing though is, listen, Wreck-It Raven has come a lot farther than all the other people that we've dealt with in the past.
True.
Namely,
Yeah,
because she's actually willing to have a real conversation. She was excited at the prospect of having an actual conversation with me, of all people. Now, I'm walking into the Lion's Den, sitting in her channel. Everyone's going to be calling me a fucking asshole and
white suppressor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be up in that bitch like.
But I'm happy to take it, because my conversation isn't with the faceless idiots of Twitch. It's with the one person who doesn't mind even throwing herself under the bus to an extent, because there has to be hard questions about. I'm happy to steel man her argument, and be like, okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's figure out why this is the best thing that you could possibly do. And I'm happy to chop at it as much as I can.
Okay, I see what I need to do.
Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
No one's doing her any favors by just agreeing with everything that she does. The
Yeah,
people
that's
like
true.
yourself, you talk to her in the DMs, I talk to her in the DM, and then we're gonna do
The live,
the talk the next week. Like those
Yeah.
are the things that'll make the difference because it'll either make me look stupid, or it'll make her look stupid, or it'll make us all grow as far as
Right.
intellectuals go. We need to have the conversation. I'm happy to be wrong, but I'm gonna
I'm
defend
still
my position.
waiting for people to have these conversations with me because I got a lot of hard hitting questions.
Well,
Yeah,
brother,
I mean,
well,
you know, and I
What
find,
in
you know what,
Riddler?
I ain't gonna lie,
You-
I'm not gonna lie though. Like that's a very interesting point because it's like they'll talk to Shagsworth, they'll talk to everybody, they'll talk to Shagsworth, they'll talk to myself. You know what I'm saying? And then that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? And
But see, you
but
get called
then they
names
won't.
too, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But then they won't talk to Riddler. You feel me? Like like I said, there's people out there that want to talk to you, and that like yeah, sometimes like really you may come
Mhm.
off harsh or come off hard to these people, and honestly, quite frankly, they need it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be funny. Quite frankly, they need it. Ain't no motherfucking two ways about it. They need it. You know what I'm saying? Like they
But see,
need that.
all the people who do conversate with me, y'all see that shit publicly.
Yep.
Yeah.
but here's the thing though. Really, they don't take. I feel like they don't take you seriously because when it comes to certain situations, they'll even block me way before they'll block you. And here's the thing. I don't even try to be harsh to people. I come as just try to talk to people and just try to be real people. But hey, they're like so they'll block me. Like I'll give you an example. That's like that one girl, Dragon Pony. Ridley says, I'm gonna start naming some names. I said, go ahead and do that. Having had a conversation with the girl, she blocked me quicker than she fucking blocked me swift. I'm like, you don't even know who I am, and you blocked me. But here's the thing though. But here's the thing. She had a conversation with Riddler though. Didn't block Riddler, but had a conversation with Riddler though. Didn't block him. So it's like, all right. I just think people don't take you seriously. Like
Yeah, they probably ain't gonna take. And that's
Like,
gonna
even
be the
like-
same. That could be the same for me too.
Oh, trust me, they take me seriously. They
Yeah,
take
but
me seriously. There's
just
a
gonna have-
reason why SETI avoids me when I call him out about that podcast shit. There's a reason why.
Oh,
Because I've said openly in my last previous one or two statement, I said he's all good, but I don't like the fact that he's okay with having a podcast interview with Zombie Kills, and we all know how that went out. But he won't have an uncensored, unscripted one with me. Everybody's scared because I go unscripted. I don't script what I say. I say what I say on the fly.
That's true.
There's
Yeah,
a
that's true.
difference. I don't make a plan for what I got to say. I look at what I'm reading or what I'm hearing, and I respond based off of that. I don't script what I'm saying.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what scares people because it's like they want to know what's going on. I'm like, even with me though, like, I know even if I do know what's going on, I'm like, look, I'd be like, look, I don't like it. If I don't like something, I don't like it. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about, you can agree, disagree. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think that's the thing that's missing right now is the fact that we don't converse. You know what I'm saying? It's always, oh, if you don't agree with me, then you're this, then you're that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with this narrative, then you're anti-black. Like, how you gonna call me anti-black when you see me? Like, if I turn this light off right here, you're not gonna see me that well. How am I anti-black? I'm black.
Smile for me, brother.
Nah, bro, I ain't doing all that.
No, but even me and Leon, the whole thing, like I greatly appreciate him. He took that step, and we sat here and we just went unscripted about everything. We didn't plan on what was gonna happen in that. We just did it. Whatever came up, and we sat there and we talked about it.
And by the way, shout out to Roy Leon.
Yeah, indeed, I saw that, man. That was crazy.
What?
Okay, why is that happening? I'll test it out later. Whatever.
What did I do?
No, No, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing
Yeah,
nothing.
you gotta block those links. You gotta work on getting those links
Oh,
unblocked.
links unblock. Well,
Yeah,
why?
unblock you gotta unblock links.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know that's what it. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, thank you. I was like,
Yeah, I'm sorry
you see,
about that.
you see, LG the tools Twitch, done tools.
But the tools don't work. We tried everything. The tools don't work. We've tried it. I'm trying to put it on the Automod tools. And here's the thing about the tools, right? Because this is the thing that I think I told Record Raven this. And the tools are basically they're learning tools, right? So it's an AI thing. It's like a learning type of deal. So it's not gonna. It's like a baby, if you will. So you have to teach it what to look for. You know what I'm saying? And what context too. So the presets go from level 1 to like level whatever. I don't know the full max level. Okay. So and then if you let certain words through, you can say, okay, now he didn't mean that word like that. So let me allow that. So it eases up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've been using the tools for 6 months, for the most part, you'll have everything straight. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there's going to be people that circumvent the tools, but that's just life. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be somebody out there to do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I read somewhere like, ain't no damn way that Twitch is gonna sit there because everyone knows about what the N word is. Okay, there are how many languages in the world? Like over 100, correct? There ain't no way that Twitch is gonna sit there and try to block every single way of every version of the N word, because there's just no way that's gonna be possible with every language in the world. So yes, people are gonna break it until they'll find ways to get around it. It's that it's that simple. It's like how you keep there's a reason why you keep your shit password protected, right?
Shags.
But a hacker will find their way into your account one way or another. Why do these half the time these data breaches happen sometimes? Shit, it happens. These tools are there to try to stop these from happening, but guess what? They'll happen. I don't know.
No, we need 3-factor authentication. We need all of these tools. We need Twitch to do these things. And then Twitch did something and they shut up.
That's the point.
Because
hence why they pretty much, it's like Twitch, when they complain, it's like a baby. They whine until Twitch has got this problem and they put the pacifier in their mouth and
there
they
it is.
shut the fuck up.
Got it.
Well, they knew weeks ago the name came out of the person who was allegedly a part of all this. This is the thing that people that petulant children don't understand, is that there's an actual process, a legal process to things. When you start suing people, when you start going after people, and again, no one was saying that the hate raids were a good thing. I mean, some of the messages they were sending were laughable. They weren't even scary.
That is true.
I sent it to one of you, but we're gonna throw you in a volcano. Is that scary to
God!
people?
I can't believe.
But
who's the bigger Karen? Who's the bigger Karen?
Process to this, and there's Twitch probably can't come out and say certain things. They're letting this person continue to do stuff as ammo later on. If they got those guys, names and identities, tracing their IP or whatever, well, guess what? Now they're fucked because they've done it over and over and over again. And they were targeting specific people. It wasn't random. You really think it was random people? No, they were targeted. It seemed like all the people who are normally vocal about this stuff, about woe is me, were the ones getting targeted. It's unfortunate. It's not okay. But
that's what you get.
I mean, those bots followed me. Those bots followed me, but never once did anyone say, nothing was ever said, nothing ever happened. No hate raids, nothing.
And I'm be real.
Yeah.
Speaking of Shagsworth right there, I was for the past 4 days, when I came back to streaming, I was trying to get these hate raids to come to me. I wanted them to come to me. I wanted it. Okay. I did everything possible. I hashtagged it on Twitter. I hashtagged it on Twitter again. I did everything. They never came. I'm like, why? I'm like, am I not black enough for these hate raids? Am I not a nigga?
What always gets me, right, this is what always gets me with this is when the hate raids happen to what happened to Dangerous Voice and when he put the clip on Twitter because in that clip he said they told him to cry on Twitter N-word.
I'm sorry.
They told him to cry on Twitter N-word and they spelled it a certain way. And this man, 6'4", 300 something pounds, put that issue right on Twitter. I'm like, bro, this dude, you just basically gave them, and you basically did what they told you to do.
Yeah.
Basically, I hate to say this, bro, but you personally may tell them, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna bend over for y'all, baby, and
Yeah.
get fucked, and pretty much get fucked
Like, I wish they would hate
with
rate
no
me.
Vaseline."
I can mock them. I just want to
Bro,
mock the whole damn thing.
They didn't
honestly.
look.
I ain't
They
gonna
didn't even
lie to
hit.
you.
Look, I got all the Haas bots, man. Like I got all the Haas bots. You know, everybody mad at Haas now, and then but everybody's cool now because now they found out that Haas was doing donations.
Yeah,
Haas was doing.
I told you, man. They
was doing
hypocrites, bro.
gift subs,
Gifts, gifts,
donations.
donations. Hold on.
I told you, man.
I don't know.
I'm
Hold on.
Hypocrites,
Hold
bro.
on. Donations. Donations. Donations.
Donations.
Hey, motherfucker. Donations.
Donations. Yeah.
That is so hypocrite, bro.
Yo, man.
No,
hey,
man, though.
hey, man. Day
I'm
off
just
Twitch.
saying.
Hey,
But-
man. A day
but
off Twitch
we-
happened, bro. It's okay.
But you know what? But hey, we're the villains for speaking up about the shit. I got more. I'm gonna tell you, I got more flack. Okay, I got way more flack from everybody who supported a day off Twitch than any other hate raid that ever happened. Okay,
Bro.
I got more hate from people that said you don't support a day off Twitch. You don't believe that you're a victim. You don't believe in being marginalized. You're not black. You're this. You're blah, 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 you're. I got more hate from Black streamer Twitter
You're not black
than I did from any unknown hate bot. And then they get mad. Well, we're being attacked. We're being good. Maybe you need to toughen up. Grow a pair. Stupid bitch.
I mean, like, hey, years ago, like I've been on.
House need to hit me up, man. Look, I look. First of all, put 100,000 on donation, bro. Oh man, you been a stack, bro. Like, go ahead, dude.
Like,
feed them to the.
Like, I'm gonna be real. I will hate. I've been on Twitch since 2014, on and off streaming and stuff. Back around 2017, 2016, 2017, I was hate rated by Raid Forum because because I showed LG what forum rated me. Cause I found out. And let me tell you something. There are people that will literally do this for the hell of it, for fun. They will do that for fun. And so I got hate rated. I was called. They were telling me to put shoe on head, called me the N-word, called me fat. At first, it affected me, but then I was just like, at the end of the day, I was like, wait a minute, why am I letting these people who are online hurt my feelings at the end of the day? Because I will never meet these people in the real world, right? And then eventually, I quit caring. And they came by, I'll just be like, okay, I think because back then we had emo only mode or sub only, I'll just put that in check. They'll all leave instantly because I knew what to do. Some of them actually was funny about it, so they even came back to my stream, followed me, and hung out, and became regular viewers of mine back then. And I was like, because at the end of the day, when you don't care about certain things, they won't care about you at the end of the day. Like they'll just leave.
They
That's
trying
all
to see
they're
who
for.
they trying to see who they can get a reaction out of.
Right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
pretty much. And if they trying to do that, so go ahead, tell me to kill yourself. Like, well, I'm sorry if the fact that your mother should have just swallowed your swallowed the nut that your daddy is pretty much sitting behind you.
I'm confused. They come hate raid me. I promise you, I'm making a show out of it. I'm mocking the hell out of it, and I'm making a show out of it.
But they rather, like I said, my thing. That's the part that gets me, and it's like all of it is just performance. Like that's literally all it is. It's performance. These people are performing these actions that it's just an act to them. Like and it's like there ain't no way that you can sit up here and be like that outraged. There's no way that you can be outraged by this. Like these are random people. And when Disbearity showed me that site, I ain't gonna lie, my blood boiled. I got mad
Yeah,
because ain't no way that there's literally people out there that are sitting up here hating on people streaming, hating on people putting themselves out there, putting their content together, or trying to figure out content creation. And these people are literally sitting there like the idiots, the ugly trolls that they are, and sitting up here messing with other people. I don't condone that shit. I ain't never clicked off a site so fast
Mhm.
because I was so tempted to make an account and be like, fuck all y'all.
But you know what? Knight has a valid
Y'all
point.
ain't
I think
shit.
people need to listen to Riddler because he sounds like somebody's daddy and he ain't got time for the bullshit.
say that.
Yeah, Knight
Knight.
just said it. Shout out to
Knight.
Knight, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Knight
he
said-
ain't lying, though. Like, I'm just over this. Like, honestly, I'm over it. Like, I'm legit over it.
Mm-hmm.
And it, like, these people in this fake shit, like, the people just over here stop being fake. Okay, you know, the day off Twitch wasn't needed. It wasn't for you. Like I said, and the fact that you sat up here and got somebody else off of you got you basically did what you wanted to do, which was to get somebody else off of Twitch. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they do. They try to play that controlling game. They talk about, oh, we're all about unity, we're all about all of this shit. Nah, bro. We not.
I'm not gonna read what is in the chat, so that's gonna put it that way.
Oh
But
wow.
we're
And,
gonna
and,
move. We,
and also, this kind of rolls into like a last topic because we only got a bit of short time, and that's
Yep.
that's with virtual signaling / performative action. You know,
Oh.
because a lot of people did that during this day on Twitch. Whatever event possible that happens, they do that when it like they did with day on Twitch. They guys, you know, you got like what's crazy is that they were attacking people who didn't want to be a part of the day on Twitch and shit like that. It was, man. Shit was wild.
First of all,
Alright now.
Nah.
here's the thing that
You want to attack people because they don't want to go ahead and go with a goddamn narrative that's pretty much bullshit?
Hey, look here, I'm gonna be real, and Disbearity can vouch for this. If it wasn't for my hard drive being fucked up, I honestly would have streamed that day.
Yeah. I helped him bring back his
And
computer.
I know. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I sure did. I sure did stream that day. I remember that. I did. I streamed twice. I streamed twice that morning, and then I streamed again that night. The
He
fuck you
really
thought this
did.
was? I'm not playing with y'all. Man, who the fuck is y'all? Y'all don't even do like. Y'all don't even support the people. Y'all don't even fully support like black streamer Twitter. Like are some of the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Mhm.
Like I have never seen so many people complain and talk about unity and diversity, then turn the fuck around and be the exact opposite of what they say. I've never seen so much of that in my fucking life. I used to think that shit was just few and far between, but I see that on Twitter they've all gathered into this cesspool of bullshittery. You know what I'm saying? And gathered in a circle to suck each other off. Yes, queen.
I ain't queening nobody. But
You know what? And by the way, I could point two groups in that situation. One of them is pretty much got dead and dead that should stay there. Sorry, but I know one thing. I ain't buying to a certain cookout pretty much it. So let's go ahead and put that out there.
Fuck them in that cookout, nigga. Tell the nigga that's over the shit. He better learn how to get his eyes checked before you start talking shit.
Nigga better cock his gun. You better cock his
bro. Bruh, his had down eye. Hold on, his eye is throwing Bryce Lewis and GDs and stuff. They let the GDs in the door, bro.
He looking right at you. He looking right at you. Looking at TV across the room.
Shaq want to say something. But yeah, Shaq want to say something real quick. Shaq want to say.
The best thing that every one of us can do with this whole thing, because or that anyone can do with these people is, and I know it sounds boring, is just ignore them. I mean,
true.
It's fun to comment on their BS because they're. I mean, everything they do is somewhat performative and and also a virtue signal. It's much easier for us to be authentic in who we are, even if it means they're, you're just, I don't know, even if you're problematic to an extent, but but like Demented said, they're like the words are just words. Like their actions totally speak to the contrary of what they're trying to do. Again, why I say to someone like Wreck-It Raven to don't apply for partnership. You know, someone like CB, like he should be turning in his sub badge. Like, hey, you guys don't want to do anything? Well, guess what? You're not getting any money from me. I'm gonna go to Patreon. I'm gonna get a better cut. You know, if you're good enough at what you do, your fans and everything will follow. That
True.
money will follow if you're authentic, if you're there. Now, it might not come right away. It might not
Yeah.
come right away.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take some time, and it'll still be there for you if you're that good, right? If you're that good.
Yep.
They
Mm-hmm.
just, but that's why I say, like, these people don't really believe in what they're saying and what they're doing. If they did, they would turn in that sub badge. I'm not turning in my affiliate status. Twitch is the best platform there is for live streaming and exposure. Sorry. You know,
Yep.
YouTube's on the up and coming, Facebook's on the up and coming. You're not going to have as many people watching on a platform as you are on Twitch right now.
Yep.
You know, there's healthy
That's true.
competition out there. Just be authentic. And all
Yep.
of it, the best thing we can do. Now, I want to have the conversation with them. I want to try and be like, hey, maybe there's a better way to do this. You know, I don't have to be hateful about it. You know, if she wants to take it that way, that's her business. If her community wants to take it as me mansplaining or white splaining or whatever. That's
It's
their
gonna be
prerogative.
in your case, Shaq. It's gonna be
Bruh.
white. It's gonna be white splaining because they're gonna say that you're privileged. Number one, that's gonna be first off. You never had to deal with the hate rates. We're gonna get that out of the way.
And that's a bunch of bullshit too.
It's-
I've been on
it's-
Twitch for how many years, and I don't have nearly the viewership that she does. Like, talk about
Yeah.
privilege. Like, you have all the privilege in the world. I have nothing. You know,
Don't
I don't-
don't tell her that, but don't tell her that.
Listen.
But don't-
I have
don't-
some of the best viewers and best friends in the on Twitch, without a doubt.
You gotta love
My
it.
community is amazing. They're great people. They're a lot of the same people that deal.
Is
with
this
you
true,
guys.
Demented? Is this true? Or are you lying to?
But
Oh, anyways.
you know,
Continue.
she's up there, and many of her ilk are up there with their partnership, their check marks. They got 1,000 subs or whatever. Like, good on you. No one's. I'm not saying these people can't make money and do what they want to do, but
Yeah,
Jesus
true.
Christ, privilege. Fuck out of here.
I just don't get like where people say they're marginalized, but you're on a billboard in Times Square. What?
They-
Hardly
what they-
marginalized.
What they need to do, they need to take. See, this is what they
Virgo.
need to do, and I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. This is what they need to do. They need, who they need to take notes from. Y'all all know who I'm about to say. Who they need to take notes from? They need to take notes from Gothics. Why? Because guess what? She diversified herself, right? And it goes back to what Shagsworth said. If you're good, your people will follow you. Okay.
Yep.
She left Twitch because she was getting bullied by the same people who were marginalized, mind you. This is why I keep speaking up about it, because they keep the same people that are talking marginalized or the same ones that be bullying. Okay, but you're marginalized.
Yep.
But we'll get into that in a second. Put a pin in it. So, but Gothics she has her own channel. Okay, she's been featured on other channels. Okay, she's a regular on another channel. A regular feature. So she's getting money, bro. Her face is out there. While your ass is stuck on Twitch begging for the front page, she's diversified.
You know, that's what I told people. It's like you don't, and that's what I've been telling people. That's what I've been telling people is like you don't have to leave Twitch, but definitely do diversify. Like, you know, and there's a meme I actually posted about Harris Heller. I posted that today in my Discord. Hold on, let me get it.
I gotta see this.
Because it made a lot of sense. If I can let me see if I can get it. Hold on. Here it is. I got it. I'm gonna post it in chat. Well, first I'll post it in Discord. But
put it in the big screen, man. Shit.
My Discord account got hacked.
Hold on.
Throw it on the big screen now. We got big screen things we got to do this season.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, big screen.
All right.
Big screen.
Can y'all see that or no? All right, look at this shit. This shit says
You want to zoom in.
there we go.
Zoom it in, bro.
This shit right here says, do y'all see it right now? Do y'all see it at all?
No,
Yep.
you gotta put it. You gotta put up. Put up the main one right there in front of you, dude. Down. Go down. Don't stream it. Just put up that big picture right there below you.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
Yes. There you
Okay.
go.
All right, first let me cancel out my Discord stream. Hold on, there we go. All right.
All right.
So this meme says, do you want to grow on Twitch? Yep. And to grow on Twitch, do you need more viewers? Yep. You need to know to make content on other discoverable platforms? Yes. That doesn't make sense to me. Then do it. Nope.
Yep, that's exactly what it sounds like.
And first of all,
but the hotspot, but the hate rates.
I mean, what's stopping you? And so that's the thing, like, that's why I do YouTube and Twitch. Twitch, I'm not like Shagsworth said, Twitch is where you get the most viewers and honestly, I make the most money.
True.
Okay.
Like,
this
take a point in me. Like, I just got my Twitch payout. Yes, like what? It's the 15th now. 2 days ago.
But at the same time, though, while I am streaming on Twitch, I co-stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I tell people, hey guys, I have a YouTube channel that I think that y'all should definitely come check out. I do a lot of different content over there, and when I live stream, like when I co-stream, there's YouTube got DVR features. It has low latency. It has shit that you might actually like. Twitch as an affiliate, you're not guaranteed transcodes every time you stream.
Yep,
but
that is true.
You can get on YouTube then and there and right then and there. For when I have to fight for it, but this is what you have to tell people these things, And
my thing is if you want it, you got to fight for it. Yeah. If that's what you want, like honestly, the minute you put your face, you make your face public, there's going to be somebody out there that's going to talk shit about you. I can't tell you how many times I've been called Urkel. I've been called been talking about my hair. You know what I'm saying? I've been everything under the sun, right? I know we joke about it in here. That's cool. I ain't tripping about it. But I'm talking about other people that, that want to sit up here and use that as, try to use that as fuel to make me stop or whatever. So there's people out there that's going to talk shit about you. That's people going to make fun of you. Like, even if you only stream your voice, they're going to make fun of your voice. They're going to make fun of, if you have a speech impediment, if you have whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because it's anonymous on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's how anonymity works.
Yeah.
If folks know that they can get away with something, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And once you realize that, once you understand that, okay, well, I'm not saying sometimes it's going to hurt, sometimes it's going to bother you, but at the end of the day, you make a deal with yourself and say, look, if this is what I want to do, right, I'm going to keep doing it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If this is what I want to do, I am going to keep pushing, no matter if I get the opportunities or not, if I'm a part of this stream team or not, if I'm a part of this group, if I try to get this application for partnership, I get it or I don't. I still, bottom line is, I want to do this. Yes, that may be one of my goals, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't happen, do I still want this? And if the answer is no, then you might want to reevaluate. And I think Shagsworth posted something similar to what I just said. If I'm wrong, Shagsworth, correct me. But if it's what you want, if this is what you want to do, then you'll push through it. The rest of this stuff is all fluff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've learned to develop thick skin and talk shit back, because the same people that are most of the people that are talking shit about you, they ain't got shit. Okay, most of these people, even if they have sponsorships, they not really happy, because some of them get these sponsorships, and some of they don't even get sponsorships. Some of them are getting these partner deals where you these affiliate links. You know what I'm saying? And they're stuck being a salesman. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know how to they don't know how to sell. They can't sell. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, if you took some of these female streamers, if you took the titties away, you know what I'm saying? If Twitch actually cracked down on TOS and said, fuck the titty streamers, ain't no titties being shown on this site, you know what I'm saying? Then I know a lot of girls that wouldn't be making no money. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of stuff. So at the end of the day, all that extra stuff is fluff. I do this shit because I want to. I want to enjoy gaming. I enjoy music. I want to do, lessons, the fighting game lessons at one point. I'm going to, get Dark Riddler to stop being basic with Orchid and have him stop complaining about getting his ass beat every 5 seconds. But
yeah, I'm going to say a quick word about this whole thing, about this thing, like, pretty much. First of all, you get what you put in.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
that's the ending of the discussion. Like, bro,
Yeah.
like the thing about when you talk about that stream team thing, let me tell you something. If I was so marginalized, why the fuck the hell I was on goddamn front page for 30 minutes last year doing a charity against anti-bullying, which fun fact, some of y'all are so called against it, but the thing is about it, y'all do the quite opposite, being hypocrites about it. Tell me why I
Yep.
got that. Tell me why I made money from streamers using my talents, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me why, bro. I done so much of this shit in 2020 that, to be honest, if I were to put that into like the certain sheet that most streamers have to have when they list all their analytics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you know what Shagsworth might know, some of y'all might know it, including Shagsworth. Pretty much it where it have like what it shows times how many subscribers they have, they social media and stuff. So um I will put that in, and if I were to go to a sponsorship, oh, you did it for a charity, okay, I could do charity streams, and I could build up that way. You know what I mean? I could build up my brand up to that point where I'm open to charities and everything. So
Yeah.
yeah, my
Yeah.
point is this, and my point is this, and the funny thing about it, it was around this time
Mm.
last year. I joined the golf squad a week and I got in. I got and I and they started the whole golf squad for charity event, and then later on throughout the whole thing, I got picked. I've only been there for for a little moment, a little while. Ain't that some shit?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all see the craziness happening. Shout out to my
Mm.
sister for pounding me in the face though. But but I just like say this: like you get what you put in. If you ain't gonna win to put in the work, shut the fuck up. Go
Sit
on.
back and relax.
Sit back and relax and let
and watch
us
and watch us do
uh,
it. Watch us work
us do it. Watch
and
us work
seethe
and see.
seethe.
But anyways, that's my thoughts. Um,
Um,
Disparity, if you can.
so I hope that you guys today enjoyed our comeback for the All Out podcast. And this was the first day, season 2, first start. The next podcast will be within the next 2 weeks. If y'all don't, for
Mhm.
you, those of you guys who do not know, each podcast is basically every 2 weeks. So if you guys have any topics that y'all want to discuss about, let any of the hosts know what y'all want to talk about. If you haven't already, please definitely follow everybody here. We're all great content creators. I would say we all have the same mindset, but as you guys see, we all have agreements, we all have disagreements. That's the whole point. That's why we have conversations. And
Yeah,
today,
and also shout out to everyone that came, and also shout out to all the hosts here and everything.
yeah, sure.
Pretty much and everything. Y'all are amazing. Don't let anyone tell y'all different. If they do, tell them to, pretty much in a nice kind of way to say fuck you.
I
But
don't think there's any nice way of saying fuck you anymore. It's
uh,
2021.
once again, NuggyNugg and also the Anime Waffle couldn't join us today, but as y'all saw, NuggyNugg was in the chat hanging out with us, so that's pretty. I appreciate
Hey.
you 100%.
And
Hey.
apparently I adopted her. So that happened.
Shadsworth was like, okay.
So for those of you guys that want to know where y'all can find us, we do have a Spotify. Aki, can you go ahead and get us the YouTube link as well? We have a Spotify for the all podcast. So usually after each podcast, within a couple of days, the show will be up on Spotify, so you guys can check us out on there. And then we also have a YouTube channel where you can find our live version, our live portions, like what we're doing right here, on there as well. So you guys can have 2 ways that you can watch the podcast. But what I posted in the chat is the Spotify link. So you guys want to follow us on Spotify, definitely do so. Definitely.
Yes.
Any last words for
Alright.
anybody here, by the way?
All I just gotta say is, I'm gonna do a bit of a promo kind of thing, so fair warning. First of all, just follow me on all social medias and stuff. I am thinking about doing a funk take, and for those who don't know, it's something derived from the Memphis sound, underground sound from the '90s, and I'm trying to do it for October when I come back. So it's gonna be some streams dedicated to that project. I'm gonna be releasing it on Halloween in the spirit of things. So that's what I've been doing. And please, whatever you do, if you ever ask me how I came up with it, if you know me, you know why. That's how I'm gonna put it, guys.
Ataki, it's mad that you didn't actually mention that. I
Mhm.
guess I got an idea for both of you and fucking LG.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I want y'all, if y'all want now,
Mhm.
it's just an idea I came up with off the top of my head.
Okay.
All the Christmas songs.
Ooh.
Oh Lord.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus.
You
Deck
know what?
the halls
Dead
with pots of booty.
serious.
Fa la la la.
Dead
Man, look. First
serious.
of all, you know me. I'm gonna go ratchet. So hey, wasn't.
I'm saying,
Deck
Mhm.
why
the-
not?
Dude,
Why not?
oh,
Wow.
and
It's just an idea I just came
I'll
up
talk,
with.
I'll talk more on that very much because there's something I want to
Yeah.
mention, but that's some stuff. But anyways, I'll talk more on that.
Yeah.
Shag, Shagsworth, any last words for you, sir?
Mhm.
What was that?
Any last words for you?
Just
Uh,
follow me on my channel. I'm playing one of the best games ever created right now, Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat.
Oh, he's in there
Having a
now.
hell of a time with it.
I'm gonna beat that game tonight.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm probably in like
boy.
the last like 2 or 3 hours of that game. I'm pretty excited.
Oh my
Um,
god, yo, I'm
Love to
sorry.
see it.
That shit
um,
smacks. I played it too. Trust me. One of the best RPGs, JRPGs up on the Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
For-
Don't argue with me.
For me,
I'm
guys,
with you.
as once again, my name is Disbearity, variety content creator. I am a graphics artist. Tomorrow I'll be coming back to streaming tomorrow. I'll be doing an art stream every Wednesday. I'm sorry, every Thursday is an art stream, followed by every Friday and Saturday are my JRPG streams, which currently is Tales of Arise. What you guys can expect from my art streams would be, of course, drawing emotes and doing other graphic overlay stuff. Just having chill conversations. So if you guys want to ever talk and just come out and chill out, definitely come my way. Other than that, thank y'all for coming out. LG, go ahead. I'm gonna throw it off to you.
I appreciate y'all coming out, man. It was fun. Had a good time. What projects do I got coming out? Oh yeah, Gamers Paradise 7 is coming out. Revival, time to revival. We're reviving a series. Me and a local friend of mine, Edman Zero, are putting together the project that we started about 10 years ago. We're reviving it. It's gonna be fun, and gonna be just beats done in our own video game remixes done in our own style. So I'm looking forward to that project. We're working on a release date soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be crazy. And I'm working on 7 and also I have 8, planning on 8 as well. So it's gonna be getting those 2 out the way. And don't be and look, you're not marginalized, okay? Just look, stop. You're not a victim. Cut it out. Oh my God.
Riddler, any last words for you, sir?
Oh yeah. I currently am probably gonna start tonight on Yakuza 3 to
Oh,
start
man.
on my 30
shit.
game 30 game out of 50 I'm trying to beat this year. We're gonna see how far I can make it by the end of the year. And by the end of the year, I mean literally December, well, January 1st, technically. We're gonna see how close I can get to 58. This game here will make 30.
Speaking of which, I'm actually doing something very similar to Riddler. It's for me, it's the 30 game challenge, and currently I'm on my 6th game, which is Tales of Arise, because a friend of mine gifted it to me, really wanted to see me play it, so that's why I'm playing Tales of Arise.
And I'm jealous as hell right now. Like you gotta think about it for a moment. I came from playing Tales of Symphonia, bro. That
But with that,
game had me like, what the
Did I
fuck
miss
is
anything?
going on here? In a good way.
But like I said, guys, thank y'all so much for coming out for the first show. I will keep you guys on the pod. If you haven't followed the podcast Twitter yet,
Oh yeah,
I will
one more
keep
thing.
you all.
That really has more to say.
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
y'all
Go ahead.
y'all just cut me off.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, really. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Also, be sure to follow my YouTube channel. I actually have a series, a personal experience I'm putting into Gears Tactics. I'm throwing my own thing in there. I actually need to see now, since I've been using Premiere Pro and I got all the fonts downloaded and I got new transitions downloaded and such. How I'm gonna do the beginnings for that now. So it might change, it might not change. It depends on how I look at everything and how everything's going. I might keep the same system to a degree, but I know how some of it's going to change because I'm using Prevent Pro. Like I said, I've been messing around, testing new things out, and everything else. Also, and yes, also follow my. If you have any questions towards parenting advice, you should follow me on my YouTube, and I will make a video personally answering all your parenting questions. Totally. Just because Knight said that. That motherfucker, wow. Nah, but seriously,
Look,
you're not a victim. Every day you gain progress is a win, no matter big or small. Remember that, y'all. Seriously, remember that.
But
yeah.
once
Imagine me had to deal with him pretty much every stream.
Man, once
Oh,
again,
Lord.
guys, thank y'all so much for coming out to the first
I had to
episode of
deal with
season
him.
2. Really do appreciate y'all. We'll let you guys know on the
For the most part.
podcast Twitter account when the next show is coming out. But you guys have a great night. Treat each other well. Don't do drugs. Stay out of trouble. Peace out, everybody, and much love, y'all. We will see y'all next time.
And also touch grass too.
Get
Touch
it
grass,
back.
please.